The Gadget God here, and today we have a very exciting unboxing. The Apple Watch. The Apple Watch? The heck kind of box is that? So this is actually the box that I got in the mail. So you're going to see the freshest of openings. Extreme. From the very day one opening of the actual box that I got in the mail. Now this box is really long and cylindrical. It's also very heavy. Like shockingly heavy. So I cannot wait to see what's in here. I'm going to actually give you that experience along with me. Okay. You love it. Just move these wireless Beats studio headphones out of the way. This is the box? Are you serious? I bet you weren't expecting that. I'll tell you right now, I wasn't expecting that. This is the retail box for the Apple Watch. I had no idea that it was like a giant tube. Maybe there's a telescope in here. I'll give you a quick shot of what we got going on right there. Yes, this is in fact the black version. The black version. Now, we're going to very carefully open this up. Let me get my trusty pair of scissors out, because as a gentleman, I don't have fingernails long enough to open this. I keep them trim and proper, like a gentleman should. Go ahead and make the incision. Gadget God, a gentleman and a doctor, surgical with a scalpel. Go ahead and pull this open. You can go ahead and together leave the unboxing. Let me just refocus the camera there for you. Why is the box this shape? Why? Well, that's why. Well, that doesn't mean anything to us now, does it? I'm gonna have to go ahead and leave that handsome little white piece in the background right there. So let's go ahead and find out. Again, look at these little pull tabs, very Apple. Go ahead and grab these pull tabs, pull it out. Now this is very heavy. Whatever they got going on in here is very heavy. So we'll put that there just for now. Designed by Apple in California. Yeah, we know the drill at this point. So in there we have power plug and then the MagSafe charger. Don't worry, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know what everything is. Go ahead, you got a little pull tab there. As you see here, we have the MagSafe charger. You will notice that the cord is very long. I'm not positive exactly how long it is, but this is a magnet, and when we go ahead and snap it onto the back of the watch, that will charge it like that without any actual plugging in of anything. So very long cable. Got in here a little bit of paperwork. Slide it open. They're really going for that dramatic effect, aren't they? Got some paper here. Goes ahead and tells you how to use it. Welcome to being the coolest guy on the block. Got a little junk right there. And look at that. That looks like a piece of the strap, if you ask me. Not on the other side, though. So we can only hope that within this heavy box, there's the other strap. Could you imagine if they only gave you one half? So let's get to the good stuff. We want to see what's inside this magical piece here. Go ahead and flip it over. Alright, so we want this pull tab here. Again, very Apple, very dramatic. Pull it, flip it, pull it. Now, anyone who's opened an iPhone or an iPad knows that the packaging is not this elaborate. This is very elaborate, even for Apple. So we got two little parts here on either side where we can open it up with our fingers. Gentle, gentle. Da-na-na-na. So there it is. So on the underside, we can see here, this is very soft. Appreciate it. Now what this is this, I just realized this extra band is actually a shorter wrist length. So they give you, very generously, two different lengths of the band that has the holes in it. One is longer, one is shorter, as we can see there. But yeah, look at these pull tabs are everywhere here. Go ahead and pull that pull tab out, and we want to go ahead and see the actual thing. So I'm going to put around here another pull tab. And one thing that's interesting about the Sport Band, which comes with almost every single version of the Apple Watch, you get the Sport Band, is it tucks under when you put it on to essentially kind of hide the extra part of the band when you're wearing it. So this is how you put it on. You tuck it under and then it clips in there. So the idea is that it's not going to catch on anything while you're exercising, but also so that it looks very sleek. So here we have the 42mm. This is the larger size Apple Watch. This is also space gray version. If you were in any other product, you would probably just call it black. Speaking of black smartwatches, we can see here I have a Pebble. So I'm very experienced with smartwatches, but you wouldn't expect anything less from the Gadget God. So I'll just go ahead and show you here. You can get two different versions of the Apple Watch. Black sport band, one with an actual silver piece here, or one with a black piece. Since I have the black watch, I got the one with the black piece. But look at this beauty. Again, this is the larger screen version. And I'll show you what we have here for buttons. This is how it can read your pulse through this. We have a speaker and a microphone right there. Actually, this is the speakers right there. This is the microphone. So you can make phone calls on this, since it does have a speaker and a microphone. We have the digital crown here, which is a brand new mechanism. Go ahead and we can rotate it. It actually recommends that you use a single finger to rotate it so you're not blocking the screen, although obviously you can do it either way. This also clicks in as a button. And then they have this button down here, which you can double tap to bring up your Apple Pay, or you can single click that to bring up a list of your favorites. So let's go ahead and turn on this bad boy. Show us your true colors. Show us your retina display. But obviously, I knew I had to get the black one just because, my goodness, I'm a watch guy, and it was really no question when they said that they were also coming out with the black model. I was like, yep, I'll get the black model first, and I'll see how I feel about it. It's booting up. Now, if you don't know, the battery life of the Apple Watch is over a day. You will have to charge it every night, or if you don't charge it in the night, maybe charge it in the morning. You have the magnet connector, which just magnetizes right onto the back there to charge it. So it's very easy to charge it. It's still booting up. It could potentially be waiting for me to open my iPhone or something like that, but I think it's still booting up since we're giving it a first shot here. But just look at that black. I love it. Go ahead and throw it on the wrist. That's what you're supposed to do, right? This is some kind of watch, right? Put it on your wrist. Is that what people do? Go ahead and give it the tuck. Give it the tuck. Now I can tell you right now, for a lot of people who aren't used to watches, having to use this unique method of tucking the band underneath is going to be very difficult for a lot of people. But as we can see, very easy. Ooh, you love it. So I can scroll through. Touch screen. I can go ahead and use the digital crown. Oh, there we go. I can go ahead and use the digital crown. Or I can touch screen it. All you ever wanted was a touch screen on your watch. English. All right, well, I'm gonna have to pair it now, so we're not gonna go and do that just yet. If you have an iPhone 5 at least with software version 8.2 or later, comes with an Apple Watch app automatically. English. Oh, I'll just select English over and over again. So as you can see, I got a Pebble here, so I'll go ahead and throw them side by side for the heck of it. The screen's larger than the Pebble screen. Doing a terrible job framing here. The screen is larger than the Pebble screen. The Pebble screen's also not touch screen, so where this one is. Oh, it was showing off for us a little bit there. Maybe if we wait, it'll go back to it. But I'm not going to pair it right now. I'm going to actually pair it in a second, so you can't see all my personal information, even though you want to know. We know you want to know. But this has just been a quick unboxing of the Space Black, Space Gray, Outer Space Apple Watch. This is the 42mm larger screen. It's got the speaker, it's got the microphone. I've even read a few articles where you can put this in water. It is waterproof, but obviously Apple's not going to recommend that because they don't want to have to fix a bunch of watches because people were going scuba diving with them or something like that. So if you guys got any questions, definitely put them down below. Speaker, microphone. Again, this is the larger version. The smaller version is 4mm smaller. It's not that much smaller, but it is a little bit smaller. You'll notice it. From my experience, the smaller version is if you are not used to wearing watches, or you really you don't want to have to wear a watch, but you want an Apple Watch, get the smaller version. But the larger version is a lot easier to use since the touchscreen's larger, a lot easier to read. So if you're barely going to be using the Apple Watch at all, but you really want to have one, then I would recommend getting the smaller version. And then if you know you're going to be using it a lot, like the Gadget God, then you're going to want to get the larger screen version. All right, well, it's been the Gadget God, giving you fresh unboxing of the Black Apple Watch. Got any questions? Feel free to put them down below. Scrolling on my wrist. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.